Max, the strong and caring white-furred father cat, was relaxing by the fireplace. His piercing blue eyes softened as he watched Mittens, his playful kitten, tumble around the living room with her favorite toy mouse. Luna, his graceful partner, was busy organizing a basket of freshly picked herbs, her sleek white fur glowing in the firelight. "Careful, Mittens," Luna said with a gentle smile, glancing at her. "You don't want to knock over the lamp." Mittens giggled, her tiny paws skidding on the wooden floor. "I'm super careful, Mama. Look at me." Max chuckled, his deep voice filled with warmth. "You've got energy, little one. Just don't break anything, okay?" The family was wrapped in warmth and love, completely unaware that danger was looming. "Oh my God." Suddenly, a strange crackling sound came from the kitchen. Max's ears twitched. "What was that?" he asked, standing up. Before anyone could respond, the smell of smoke filled the air. Luna's eyes whitened in alarm. "The stove! I think something caught fire." Max rushed toward the kitchen, but flames were already licking the walls, spreading faster than he could have imagined. The old wooden house was no match for the fire's fury.
"Luna, get Mittens out!" Max roared, his voice commanding yet tinged with panic.
Luna quickly scooped up Mittens, who clung to her mother, terrified. "Papa, what's happening?" Mittens whimpered, her wide blue eyes brimming with fear.
"It's okay, sweetheart," Luna reassured her, though her trembling paws betrayed her calm tone. "We're going outside." "Wait."
As Luna and Mittens fled through the front door, Max stayed behind, trying to smother the fire with a blanket. But the flames were relentless, consuming everything in their path. Suddenly, a piercing cry cut through the chaos. "Papa, my toy! It's still inside!" Mittens cried from the safety of Luna's arms. "Forget the toy, Mittens," Luna urged, her voice firm. But Mittens shook her head, tears streaming down her face. "It's my favorite! Papa, please!" Max's heart ached. He knew how much that toy meant to his little kitten. He glanced back at the raging inferno. The house was becoming more unstable with every passing second, but he couldn't bear to see Mittens so heartbroken. Without hesitation, Max turned back toward the burning house. Max smiled. "Max, no!" Luna screamed, her voice filled with desperation. "It'll be fine," Max shouted over his shoulder, determination etched on his face. Dodging falling beams and choking on smoke, Max navigated through the collapsing house. His sharp eyes scanned the room, searching for the small, ragged toy mouse that Mittens adored. The fire roared around him, heat singeing his fur and smoke stinging his lungs. Finally, he spotted it. The toy mouse was tucked under a fallen chair in the living room. Max leaped over a burning table, his strong paws pulling the chair aside. Grabbing the toy in his mouth, he turned to leave, but the path back to the door was now blocked by flames. Max's mind raced. He remembered a window nearby. Gathering every ounce of strength, he ran toward it, leaping through just as the house began to collapse behind him. He landed outside, coughing and singed, but alive, the toy mouse still clutched in his jaws. "Mittens!" Max called out, hoarsely, dropping the toy as he stumbled forward. But the moment he touched the Mittens' flimsy vest and saw the piece of toy within Max, he realized that they weren't Mittens at all. The color reminded him of Max's lilac silk robe. "Papa!" Mittens cried, wriggling free from Luna's grasp and running to him. She threw her tiny paws around his neck, her tears soaking his fur. "You're okay." Max nuzzled her gently, his voice soft despite his exhaustion. "I promised I'd keep you happy, didn't I?" He handed her the toy, and her face lit up with joy. Luna rushed to Max's side, tears streaming down her cheeks. "You're insane," she said, her voice trembling, "but you're also the bravest cat I know." Max gave a tired smile. I couldn't let her down. The family huddled together, the warmth of their love stronger than the flames that had tried to tear them apart. As the sun rose the next morning, villagers came to help the family rebuild their home. Despite losing their house, they had each other, and that was all that truly mattered. Max looked at Mittens, who was happily clutching her toy mouse. He smiled and said, "Things can be replaced, but family's irreplaceable. Always remember that, Mittens." Mittens nodded solemnly. "I'll never forget, Papa." In the face of adversity, love and courage can overcome any obstacle. Family is the greatest treasure, and protecting it is worth any risk.